travel back in time. Whoa, right where we were. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, we're dancing till the dawn.
Hello everyone, Sabi here, and yes, X marked the spot. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see here, I have definitely upgraded big time since the last time I recorded these videos. I'd like to personally thank my dad for giving me all this, and although I haven't posted much around this channel, for me it's been a long time coming, and although I have a small audience, I do appreciate you guys subscribing and liking my videos, so thank you for all of this. But all of that aside, today we're reacting to another death battle video, this being Vegito versus Gogeta, everyone's favorite fusions from Dragon Ball. Besides One Punch Man versus Goku, this has been one of the biggest debates that everyone has questioned on who would win in a fight. In my opinion, I feel like this debate is a bit. In my opinion, I'm not sure how to feel about this because they're basically the same person and they should relatively have the same power level, right? Or maybe I'm wrong, maybe there are some resources that will answer this question, but whatever the case is, let's get straight down to it, shall we?
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Alright, let's get straight down to it.
Last one! Man, these things
Oh,
are
they
so
gather all the
fun
Dragon Balls,
nowadays.
okay.
Yes! Now, with this ultimate power, I can finally conquer
Have
the
Gogeta
world.
fight Vegito!
That's what they gathered the Dragon Balls for? Man, I could've wished, you could've wished for $1 million. Let's be honest, if we had the Dragon Balls, who wouldn't want that?
Greater than legends, or Vegito, the mix who surpassed gods.
Intriguing. They are in many ways identical, yet
The only
still
difference
quite different.
is how
Though
they
in
fuse.
Canon, they only have a collective total of 3 brief appearances.
That's how many
To truly
times they
determine
appeared?
who would
Really?
win, let's
That's kinda
examine
small.
all of their material.
So that's Z, GT, Super, Movie.
Oh, they're using all the materials from Dragon Ball. That's honestly cool.
Xenoverse and hero stuff.
Hold on to your Dragon Balls.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yes.
Imagine, it's 1995 and you're at a movie theater in Japan. You're there to watch Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, and it's gonna be the most radical movie ever, dude. I mean, yeah, it was a little weird when Adolf showed up.
What? That Adolf in Dragon Ball, sure. That might as well happen.
They merged into a single being of amazing power,
Gogeta.
And that would be the greatest thing 8-year-old you ever saw. Yep, you peaked at 8.
Fun fact, while Vegito had already debuted in the manga 2 months earlier,
Right.
Gogeta was created first. After
Oh,
the
so he
movie
was
had been
created
introductions
first
throughout the
before
previous year.
Two
Vegito.
Saiyans, the proud
That's
son
interesting
of
to
royalty
see.
and the lower class champion becoming one epic powerhouse? This is the true potential of Goku and Vegeta. Easily a top 5 Dragon Ball moment.
Definitely.
Nothing beats the first time we saw Super Saiyan.
True.
But I think this comes close.
This method of fusion was taught to Goku by the Metamorans, a mysterious alien people who we never actually see.
But I'd guess they like wearing crop tops with inflatable shoulder pads.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of wish the author would like establish that kind of race,
Thing I'd ever seen.
if he
This is
can.
the fusion dance. On top of an incredibly precise movement routine, this technique requires both parties to match power levels in order to fuse successfully. A literal personification of the phrase, only
Man,
the
this
strongest the weakest link.
Man, Gogeta.
Pretty easy to screw up, trust me. But
Man,
if you
Gotenks
nail it,
became
you're the baddest mother ever
Gotenks
on
became
the
Big
planet.
Chungus
Though
right
not
now.
part of mainline canon, Goku and Vegeta first used this to battle Janemba, a demon basically composed of essence of evil. Probably smells like cats. Gogeta defeated him in less than 2 minutes.
2
20 years
minutes?
later,
Really?
Gogeta would become canon to conquer one of the most dangerous entities in the multiverse.
Ooh,
Broly.
the Dragon Ball
Obviously,
Super
Gogeta's
Broly
super
movie was
powerful,
heat.
but I think his
I
most
love this movie so much,
skill
and
is
honestly,
how
I'm
he
kind of
comes up
excited
with
to
awesome
watch
techniques,
Dragon Ball
like the
Superhero
Big
now.
Bang Kamehameha, Stardust Fall, meteor explosion, and the ultimate villain.
I mean, just look at the animation, it's just so clean.
A fancy-looking attack that completely obliterates all traces of evil within a target.
That's how it
That's
took out
kind-
Janemba in one shot. The guy was literally made of evil. Or cats.
That's kind of
Weirdly enough,
overpowered,
this is
honestly.
Similar to Devilman's Devilmight Beam, which causes the evil within a person to explode and
Oh, you mean Spike? That guy's
Oh,
hilarious.
early Dragon Ball is
Your
just weird,
character
honestly.
You gonna reference next? Icarus? Sour
Yeah.
Man, General Rildo? Oh man.
Early
that guy's
Dragon.
just one
I
letter
say
out
this
from
again.
General
Early Dragon Ball is
Rildo.
just
over
really
the
weird.
years, Gogeta has achieved the empowered forms of Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, and even Super Saiyan 4 in his battle against Omega Shenron.
Super Saiyan 4 is a totally unique branch of transformation. Instead of using Divine Ki like Super Saiyan God,
Right.
it taps further into Goku and Vegeta's Saiyan bloodline, giving them fuzzy red fur and teen goth eyeshadow.
Alright, like, I can't be the only one to say this, but I prefer this transformation than Super Saiyan God. Like, actually, you know what? Super Saiyan God's good. Like, it's good at least, but I would prefer this transformation than Super Saiyan Blue. Like, who's not gonna agree with me? Because Super Saiyan Blue just looks like another recolor. At least with Super Saiyan 4, it's unique, but, bro, I don't mind Super Saiyan Blue, but it's just how you're gonna compare Super Saiyan Blue with this. I may have hated it at first, but looking back on it, it's really not that bad. And I would have preferred, I will say this again, I would have preferred this transformation than seeing another recolor of Super Saiyan. I'm just saying. Or the proper way to say it, I'm Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Shut the f up, no one.
Goku has also claimed this form increases a Saiyan's inherent aggression, though you wouldn't know it with Gogeta. He basically becomes Dragon Ball's Bugs Bunny, reveling and messing around with his foe any way he can.
Until the fusion runs out. That's right, the fusion dance has a time limit of 30 minutes. This can
30
be reduced
minutes.
even more if Gogeta uses up a lot of energy. Against Omega Shenron in GT, he split apart after about 10 minutes.
Just more evidence that the amount of power Gogeta possesses is enormous. Even repeatedly striking Broly so hard that the boundaries between dimensions shattered like glass wasn't enough to burn through his time. Hell, he was only in Super Saiyan 1 when he did that. After going blue, Broly didn't stand a chance. Based
Yeah.
on earlier in the film, Whis' reaction even implies that Gogeta could possibly take on Beerus.
In Dragon Ball Heroes,
Oh, yeah, he
Vegeta
does do that,
continues
doesn't
to
he?
prove he's one of the multiverse's S-tier fighters. He even defeated the
Again, I
Crimson
never
Mask
seen
Super
Dragon Ball
Saiyan Rose
Heroes,
full
but
power
yeah, honestly-
Goku Black and Ultimate
honestly, it
God
kinda looks
Slayer
kinda
Heart, the
cool.
God Hater. You know, those guys.
Look, what
Two
now?
Gogetas together could take on Fu.
Just Fu. After all that,
I remember
he just
Fu
called
from like the
Fu.
Xenoverse
King
like game.
Fu, the artificial bio-android demon mutant. He has Saiyan Namek.
I'm sorry, what? That's his title? What? What type of name is that? No, that name is just downright ridiculous. Anyways, back to the video.
Earthling Majin, and Eternal Dragon DNA.
Is this fan fiction?
Hearts the God.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Become an entity akin to Zeno, that little blue baby who can erase a multiverse with a thought.
But these
Really?
Gogetas achieved even stronger
This is
forms
just
than
ridiculous.
before. One was in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, the boosted form Vegeta achieved during the Tournament of Power. The other was Super Saiyan 4, but not just any Super Saiyan 4. He was Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker.
Again with the names,
My
what
tongue
are
is
these?
permanently twisted now.
Oh, they
These two
fought
forms
side by
fighting
side? Like two
implies that, at
Gogetas
least in
fighting
this
side by
direction,
side?
both
That's
are
honestly
similar,
awesome.
If not equal in power.
Gogeta's so cool. And there
Yeah.
are tons of people who think he'd win this matchup.
In Weekly Jump issue 28 from 1995, the fusion
Honestly, I gotta know,
started to
is,
unify Goku
honestly, I gotta
and
know, is
spirits
Dragon
and
Ball
brought out
Heroes
their
like an
power
anime I can
max.
watch? Because if
As
it
long as the
is,
fight
like,
with Vegeta
I gotta find a
lasts
way
30
to
minutes,
stream that
the
thing.
magazine says Gogeta should win.
And then in the video game Raging Blast, there's a what-if scenario where Gogeta beats Vegito in a sparring session. But he was about to run out of energy, so
Oh.
maybe it could have gone either way.
Though with his power and skill, it's unlikely any opponent would push Gogeta to his limits.
True.
Two of the greatest warriors in history merged together as one. What more could you want as a fan? And what more could you fear as a foe?
Yep.
Rise of Kingdoms
Oh
PC
my
version is out of beta.
God!
It's the spring of 1995. A demonic menace has threatened to consume the
This
world in chaos.
this man Majin Buu is just a straight up menace, just wiping out all of humanity like it was
They
nothing.
used one of their most incredible techniques to become a merged being of unimaginable power. Does this sound familiar?
Yeah,
There
it
wasn't
is.
time to teach Vegeta an awkward dance routine he'd ultimately despise. Instead, they used the Patara.
Only the gods themselves could rock bling like this. That's right, the Patara earrings come from the Kais, the gods that supervise the universes.
By
And
placing
yet
one
they
earring on
get
each person's
their
opposite
ass
ear,
kicked
the
by a
Patara
bubblegum
forcibly
monster.
fuses the two beings together, no power level matching required. In this case, Goku and Vegeta fuse to become Vegito.
Okay, seriously, Vegito? Couldn't they have a better name?
It's not that
Hey.
bad. And remember,
Hey, I like
Reborn
Vegito.
started production well before Toriyama penned Vegito's first appearance.
So, Toei called dibs on the better name, huh? But still, shouldn't it be like Vegiko? Not like that's much
Nah.
better either. Why Vegito?
It makes more sense in Japanese. Vegito is formed from the first half of Vegeta and the latter half of Kakaroto. This is why
Oh.
media actually translated it to Vegerot.
Oh, that one
Vegerot?
sucks, too. Okay, bored now. Let's
I
talk
would have
about how he
preferred
blows shit up
Vegito.
real good.
Vegito is a
has
good
numerous
name.
techniques that are entirely his own, many of which are fittingly perfect combinations of Goku and Vegeta's signature moves, such as the final Kamehameha, formed like Vegeta's final flash, but fired like Goku's Kamehameha wave.
It's
He's
just
got
a beam.
Spirit Sword, the Saiyan Shield, and the Banshee Blast. Which, no, it's not the ghost attack you're thinking of.
With Goku and Vegeta's powers combined, Majin Buu was no match. Super Vegito was so friggin' powerful that even being turned into candy didn't slow him down. It just made him
That's just straight up
His level of
disrespectful.
power
Imagine getting your
is such
ass
an
whooped
impressive
by a
feat,
piece of
he's
candy.
capable of
You gotta
effectively
hang your
ignoring
gloves.
having his matter
You gotta hang your
entirely
gloves after
altered
that.
and his
You're
DNA
getting your ass whooped by a
eradicated.
candy.
He
That's
continued
the
on
most
as the
embarrassing thing to
incredible
tell
fighting
anybody.
candy.
no mouth, no brains, no organs of any kind, and he still kept slapping around that big pink ass.
That's crazy.
Phrasing. Presumably, this is similar to how Vegeta overpowered Babidi's mind control, or how Goku broke through Hit's time skip with Kaioken. A greater power level can overrule basically anything a weaker one does. Though, to be fair, the Super Candy is a pretty extreme example.
But Vegito's a pretty
Yep.
extreme guy, even for the Dragon Ball multiverse. He later got that godly blue hairspray and beat the crap out of merged Zamasu, a double deity. Like a fusion dick measuring contest, but not at all close.
Though similar to his dancing counterpart, Vegito's time ran out after he overtaxed himself.
Yeah.
Which was kinda weird. Back in the day, they said these Patara fusions were permanent. Turns out it's only permanent for Supreme Kais.
Yeah, only
Vegito's
for the
form
gods.
can last
And
up to
alright.
one-
Alright, I know I shouldn't be pausing too much, but I just gotta say, one thing I hate about Vegito is it's just his massive cockiness, man. Apologies for stopping the video a lot of times, but I just gotta say, what I hate about Vegito is his massive cockiness. Like, this man could have easily ended the fight, like, so many times, like, against Majin Buu or Fuse Zamasu, but no. He decided to be a little cocky bastard, and whenever he does have the time to finally finish the opponent, he just runs out of time and then just transforms back into Vegito and Goku. I don't... Now coming to think of it, I don't think I remember. Now coming to think of it, I don't think I remember a single time where Vegito actually gets a W. Now coming to think of it, I don't think I remember a single time Vegito got a dub in any fights. Like, I only remember Gogeta winning any fight. Coming to think of it, I don't think I remember Vegito winning any fights against his opponents. Like, I mean, Gogeta definitely did. I mean, he whooped Broly's ass, but I never seen once, not once I have seen Vegito ever defeat his opponents without running out of time and then transforming back to Goku and Vegeta. But enough of my ranting, let's get back to the video.
1 hour before splitting apart, but can be shortened severely if he goes full tilt. In the manga, Vegito formed after Zamasu fused, and split apart when they expected fused Zamasu to have 20 minutes left, meaning he cut his time down to 40 minutes at most, though in the anime it was way less since he tried to quickly overpower Zamasu with a single attack.
The Potara have their own set of
Yeah.
rules. Unlike the fusion dance, this form is maintained by the power of the earrings, not the fusers themselves. As such,
Yeah.
destroying the earrings ends the fusion.
And
Yeah, sorry about that interruption. Let's get back to it.
if you slap the Potara on while in a Super Saiyan form, you
Oh,
can't
I think I
power
messed
down
this up
while
a bit.
fused. So if Goku and Vegeta aren't careful, they can find themselves draining power when they don't need to. But surprise, Vegito's got into his own Super Dragon Ball Hero shenanigans, and
Yep.
he's got the full power Red Fur too. Look, Wiz, I think I'm having deja vu.
Oh
Aside
my
from Fu,
God,
he's
the
battled
puns.
heavy-hitting threats to the multiverse like Cumber and Mechikabura.
I
Just
do
like
not
with
know
Gogeta,
any of these
there's
characters.
plenty of people who think Vegeta would win this fight.
Daisetsu's 4 and 7, basically two Dragon Ball encyclopedias, claim that the Potara fusion is superior to the fusion dance.
Old Kai said this.
Oh, yeah, I
too,
think
but
I
the
remember
Potara
them saying
provide
that,
a
actually.
greater effect.
Though they both may be referring to what was believed at the time to be a permanent
Yeah,
fusion, not having to worry
yeah, at
about
times the
overspending
writing
time
can
limit
be
would
a bit
certainly be
iffy,
a greater effect
and,
if it
well,
were true.
But
they
hey,
sort of
there's nothing that
overcomplicate
can get
things
in the
at
way
times
of
when it comes to
Vegito's
the
awesome
power levels.
Gods and demons alike are no match. When there's no one strong enough to save the day, then perhaps two will do.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
All right,
My wish,
let's
eternal
get straight
death.
into this.
Time for a death battle!
All right, my vote is on Gogeta. What do you guys? What do you guys? Who do you guys vote for?
What is this madness?
Whoa, Vegeta! Am I really that much taller than you?
Stop it, Kakarot!
Oh, they dubbed YouTuber Prince Vegeta to voice Vegeta. I think so. This is gonna be heat. This music though, it's awesome. Straight hero here. Oh, straight to Super Saiyan. All right. Spirit Sword. It's me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this music though, you can't tell me it's straight heat.
Not bad. Want to kick it up a notch? Sure. But how about some variety?
You went this straight to furry form. Ooh, sucker punch. They just straight up breaking reality like it's nothing.
My turn.
Alright, back to blue. Honestly, he kind of looks weird when he transforms to Super Saiyan 4 to God. I don't know, maybe it's my own opinion. Oh my god, he just straight up tricked him.
Gotcha.
He just pulled a straight up psych moment. They did a thing. I forgot what the move called, but that move is just straight heat. Oh. Can it make it? Ooh. Ooh. Alright, who won? Let's see. What? Alright, I grant. Alright, I show respect. I can aim. Alright, I can respect that, but What?
Oh man, that was epic!
Gogeta
Totally worth the win.
loses?
Well, I guess we probably could have solved a lot of world problems.
I mean,
with that.
again, I know they're the
suppose
same
world
person, but
domination
still,
can wait
what?
another year. This fight was incredibly close. Nope, seriously, how could it not be? They're almost exactly the same person.
Yeah.
A few minor differences here and there, like signature attacks. Neither Vegito nor Gogeta had one single power that provided an absolute edge over the other.
Except perhaps Vegito's longer time limit, though it's not so clear-cut. Both have overtaxed their energy quick enough to end their fusions in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Time isn't the only factor, but also whatever is maintaining each fusion. Gogeta's body and Vegito's earrings. It's possible Vegito's power can actually drain the Potara faster than Gogeta's does his own body.
Still, it's twice the time, and that definitely gave Vegito more flexibility and strategy. So more often than not, it's safe to say Gogeta would run out of juice first.
Also, when Vegito or Gogeta defuse from power overuse, it's typically difficult for them to immediately fuse again due to that lack of energy.
Right.
But Vegito had another one over Gogeta. No matter what, he'd always have a very slight power advantage. Remember how the fusion dance requires the fusers to match their power levels? Well, the Potara don't need that.
Goku doesn't need to match Vegito's slightly lower power levels, so there's nothing stopping Vegito from combining the full sum of their parts.
Ah, poor Vegeta. You'll get your day in the sun one day, buddy.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of
No,
want
I'm
Vegeta
kidding.
to
This
finally
might be
whoop
what Old Kai was
Frieza's
referring to
ass
when
in
he
the
said that
manga.
Potara
I
had a
swear.
greater effect.
This man
But
deserves
hey,
more
could
respect.
Gogeta have destroyed the earrings? Nope. He would have had to be able to overpower Vegito first, like how Goku could only destroy Kefla's earrings after he reached
Oh, really?
Ultra
That's how it
Instinct.
works?
Remember, when comparing levels of power in Dragon Ball, the greater one can overrule almost anything the weaker one does.
Right.
The earrings likely tend to be protected by the user's ki aura, similar to their clothing.
The only time we've ever seen Potara damaged or specifically targeted are when the wearer is overwhelmed or in a vulnerable state. If any stray ki blast could destroy them, we'd have a lot more broken earrings by now.
Yeah.
Lastly, there's some debate over their personalities. In their first appearances, Vegito seemed rather cocky and playful against Boo, whereas Gogeta
Right.
was far more deliberate against Janemba, and thus far more successful. However, these are not core personality traits, and assuming so would be inconsistent with Vegito's serious fight with Zamasu and Gogeta's more brash fights with Broly and Omega Shenron.
Oh,
Context
right.
is key.
That makes sense,
As far as
actually.
personality and mental ability goes, Gogeta and Vegito are practically identical. In the
Yeah,
end,
they are
Vegito's
literally
higher
the same
power
person,
level,
again.
no matter how slight it was, made a big difference in protecting and maintaining his longer, more flexible time limit.
I guess that makes
Gogeta
sense.
was gonna need meta more than that to beat Vegito.
Oh my
Sorry,
God,
Wiz,
this
I
pun,
know that pun
I
was
swear.
po-terrible.
Wait, shut up.
Just stop,
Earth's
please.
Dragon Balls give 2 wishes, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Shenron, I wish for you to fuse me and win.
Oh! They're having their own fusion of their own.
The winner is Vegito.
Oh, we don't get to see the fusion? Really? That's a shame.
Thanks for watching, and doubly thanks to our channel members for supporting
Honestly,
us
this
this year.
video
Hope
was
you've been enjoying
straight
the extra
fire.
perks and
I
content.
love
We've got a
everything
bunch of
about
stuff
it.
in the works
Between
for
the
you.
music and the
If you aren't
fighting,
a champion,
it's
click
just
that
so
join button
good
and give it a
entirely.
shot. Also, season 10 of Death Battle is coming
Alright,
soon, including
just
2
skip to
matchups
ahead.
chosen by us. Let's see what you picked.
Bill Cipher. This is for next season? Versus Discord. Alex Mercer. Ooh. I don't know about the other one, but I'm definitely psyched for Bill Cipher. That was it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy. That was it for today's video, and all I gotta say is, again, this video was straight fire. Although Gogeta lost, and not saying I don't like Vegito. Like, Vegito is really cool as well, but I prefer Gogeta rather than Vegito. The point is, despite his loss, I am pretty satisfied with this video, and I can't wait against Bill Cipher versus Discord, because that'll be an interesting match to see, because I'm pretty sure Discord is, like, also some sort of godlike entity in My Little Pony. I don't know, I never watched the show, but I definitely see Gravity Falls, because it is part of my childhood and one of the top 10 cartoons I have ever watched, and also my personal favorite. But with all this being said, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, as well as my TikTok, and the link to those accounts are in the description down below. And all I have to say left is Merry Christmas everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.